Good morning. Back out on Folsom today. It is January 18th. It's 9 a.m. on the dot. And I got a new trolling motor. I got a Motorguide Xi5. And I'm kind of just testing it out today. Gonna put in a couple hours of fishing. Maybe I'll get something, but a couple hours out here in Folsom usually means zero fish. Here's the trolling motor. I just launched, so I haven't pulled in the rope yet, but it's a 24 volt 80-pound Motorguide Xi5. It's got the wireless foot control motor, or wireless foot control, which I think is pretty awesome. I haven't screwed it down yet because I don't know if I want to keep it loose or if I want to screw it down. It comes with the wireless remote, but I mainly got it for spot lock. I am extremely excited about the spot lock. I have to do some calibrations here before I even start fishing, so I'm just kind of letting my motor warm up, my big guy back there. Maybe give a little bit of a review on it. And really, it takes 30 seconds, so why not? Right off the bat, first thing I didn't like is the Motorguide. The front of it actually bends over the bow, so you need to position it so it's not going to hit your rollers coming in or coming out. But I don't know about you, but when I come in on my boat trailer, I'm driving it in, and I'm not always straight, so that concerns me a little bit. They do make a plate that costs another $350 that you screw into your bow, and it completely lifts up the trolling motor out of the way. That might be worth worth it for me. I'm going to see how it goes in the next couple of trips out. And I did a bunch of research. Everybody seemed to be, more of the users seem to be happy with the Motorguide, the Xi5, than the Minn Kota Terrova. Those two are about right in the same price range. I got this for, I think, $1,700. The Terrova is right around the same price. So I got myself a Alberto's steak, egg, and cheese and salsa burrito. So I'm just going to float around out here for a little bit, try and calibrate this thing, get used to it before I go anywhere. I'm not going to go anywhere if it doesn't work, you know. I did have power to it. I did make sure it came on, the props spun and all that before I left. And another big factor why I got this is it has the Lowrance sonar built into it. I had an HDI sonar on my last trolling motor, which showed me the down scan imaging, but you know what, honestly, it wouldn't work right on my front graph. It always used the back graph down scan anyway, so I really wasn't using the HDI the transducer on it to begin with. So that's another reason why I went with that Motorguide, is it's got that plug built into. Oh, and another thing, all the videos I watched, all the unboxing videos, you had to put the little pinpoint GPS in the actual base and in the head, and mine came pre-wired. I was really surprised. I didn't have to open up the head or the base to install the pinpoint GPS on it, and I was really happy about that fact. I guess they changed it. The last video I saw was made like in 2018, so they must have changed that. Tip number one, this is my Motorguide. First time using it, and you can see I have to step on that little foot thing to release the motor, and the cable and the motor is right on top of it. So that's one thing to consider if you buy one of these things. You should install it on the other side, facing the other way, because now I'm going to have to step on that cord every time. I don't like that. Didn't even pay attention to that, didn't even notice it when I put it on. So this is a treat. I'm a bigger guy, and now I'm going to have to avoid this cord every time. I don't know if I like this already, man. Well, here, let's adjust that a little bit deeper. Okay. All right, that wasn't so bad, but it's just something I'll have to get used to, I guess. You can see the indicators. I've got GPS signal, I've got a battery, or my battery's good, and I've got power to the unit. Ooh, fancy. This is the sonar cable running right here, and you can see it's on my front graph. This thing should be spinning, I would think. Ooh, that's kind of fun. That's the okay. What had happened is that collar right there wasn't in the actual shoulder thing, so that's why it was wiggling around. Let me. I'm going to recalibrate it now. The front of that should be aligned with the keel of the boat, from what I understand, right there. So do manual 1, 1, 2. I think. Let me check my guide. Starting out with an A-rig. Last couple of trips out, I've actually done really well right here at this spot. I made a good little test for the Motorguide, and so here we go. Step on the doohickey, push that out, let the thing drop. Okay, it's in. Go from there, I guess. Let's give it a shot. Go. This is going to be quite the learning curve. Okay, go that way. All right, it's going. Hear a little knocking noise. Ooh, too far. Yeah, I need to turn this thing down a little bit until I get used to it. Oh, too far, bro. Why do you keep going that far? All right, well, let's give it a shot. It's gonna take some getting used to, that's for sure. I don't know about that foot control though. It's gonna take some getting used to. Oh man, it's just too much. I feel like I had better control with the cables. Well, I feel some weight on there. I think it's a rock. Yeah, it's a rock. Whew. Almost had a fish there. Scared me. Okay, I'm getting a little nibble here. Oh, there he goes. I think he's got it. Damn. What a shit hook set, man. I let him nibble on it, nibble, and he didn't. Just little nibbles. Must have been little tiny or something. Alright, got one. Put that bad boy on anchor lock. Oh, he's way back there. Seems to be a pretty nice one. It's kind of loose there. Come on, buddy. There we go. Hey, it's a good one. And a keeper. Not too big. I pulled him out at 35 feet. He's got a little ding right there. So I'm just going to get him back before he has any issues. See you, bud. Nice little 2-pounder. All right, just had another hit. Oh, there he goes again. Okay, I'm going to set the hook. I think he's on there. Dang it! Missed him. Okay, just got another one. I don't think he's too big. Unless he was swimming right at the boat. Yeah, he's not very big. He hit it like a truck, though. Man. Caught me off guard. Alright, he's in 40 foot. Gonna let him go. So I don't have to pop him. Alright, he's gone. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. And I'm not sure, you know, if I really like this Motorguide here. I mean, you can see down there, the battery indicator's already on red. I mean, I got here like at 9:30, and it's like 1:30. I mean, there's still plenty of power, it feels like, in this motor here. My foot pedal here, that gave out, shoot, I don't know, an hour after it got here. So the brand new batteries that they sent with it are dead. There was no response at all. There's like a lag. You know, you step on the heel, you step on the toe to turn it, and there's like a lag. I don't know if it's because it's wireless or what, but so far I'm not a real big fan of this trolling motor. It's got plenty of power. I like the spot lock. I do not like how it does not have a handle. I don't like how I have to step up on the bow to release this and then bend over the bow to bring it up. And I'm hoping the foot, the little foot pedal there, I'm hoping there was some lag, and just the way it was handling was just really crappy. And I'm hoping that was just because the batteries were dying. I really hope. I almost want my old 15-year-old Minn Kota Maxim back. I like having a hands-free. I've had to use this remote all day since about 11 o'clock or so. And you know, that's why I liked having a foot pedal, so I could have my hands on my rod and reel and fish. And now I have to keep taking my hand off unless it's on spot lock. Spot lock is amazing. Okay, that is awesome. I love that. And I did not plan on using the remote at all, the handheld remote at all, unless I was like sitting down and needed a spot lock, that sort of thing. I was planning on using the foot pedal, and the response from that is crappy. I mean, there was lag. I'm just not used to it, maybe. I don't know. At this point, I'm wondering if I could return it and get my almost $2,000 back and just put my old Maxim back on. I like the fact that it has a built-in sonar, built-in transducer on it, but whoopity-doo. I don't even think my spot lock is keeping me in place right now. I notice I'm drifting off a little bit. Maybe it's because it shows my batteries are dying, but there's no way. I've got brand new batteries in here for my trolling motor, and that's all I use. Is all it powers is my trolling motor. These things are supposed to be digital and supposed to extend the battery life, not, you know, not take more of it. I don't understand. I don't know if I don't have things calibrated correctly or what, but right now I'm not a big fan of this. But you can see, I mean, there's plenty of power in this thing left, so I highly doubt my batteries are wearing out. But I don't know. I haven't had to go full power at all. begins my day. I caught 2, broke 1 off, but I was mainly out here to test my Motorguide. If I were to give this thing a rating out of 10, I'd probably give this thing like a 4. Maybe it's just because I don't know what I'm doing on it yet. I don't know. But the wireless foot pedal didn't work right. I thought it ran out of batteries because it just stopped responding. I couldn't turn it on, couldn't turn it off. Just no beeping, no whatsoever. And even though I didn't run out of battery power today, the little battery indicator on this thing showed red. It still had plenty of power. I didn't need to go up to 10 at all. Well, on the handheld remote, I can't tell if it was 10. I'm guessing it was about halfway up. So it felt like it had enough power. I don't like, let me show you here. I don't like how you have to step on this foot pedal up on this bow. When it's calm, it's fine. But when I'm getting 2-foot waves or a foot wave, I could just see losing balance and falling over. I don't like that. I don't like how it does not have a handle either. And I don't like this wirelessly. It just introduces a new problem that I didn't have before. It wouldn't connect or something. I got it synced up, but it just stopped responding. I couldn't get it to turn off. I couldn't get it to beep. I couldn't get it to do anything. The spot lock on this was amazing. Okay, there was probably 10-mile-an-hour winds today, and the spot lock held the boat in place. It was great. I was able to walk to the back of the boat and fish off of the back. Not a problem. I think I'll have to get used to operating the foot pedal. It seemed like there was a little bit of lag, like I'd push on the heel or push on the toe to turn it, and it would take a second, and then all of a sudden it would turn really fast because I kept pushing down further, which means turn faster, because it wasn't responding. Then all of a sudden it's whipped all around, and I don't know. I mean, when I just went to the remote, it worked fine. It worked perfectly, no problems at all. But I don't like having to use my hands to use the trolling motor. I like the foot pedal. Today I have no idea where the trolling motor is facing with the foot pedal being wireless, because it's always flat, you know, so I don't know which direction my motor's facing. I wasn't a big fan of that. So I do recommend I like my wired one. I don't know, you do what you want, but the spot lock was amazing. And I cut that off a little bit short there. I had a guy that I knew pull up, talked to him for a bit, and as far as the fishing goes, everything seems like it went deeper. All the schools of baitfish, all the fish that we're marking are between 30 and 60 foot right now. Nothing up shallow. I tried shallow for like an hour, and then I went deep and I got a couple, 2, 3. Same with this guy that I talked to just now. He got one, and it was in 35 foot, and the couple that I got were in 40 foot. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's because they're still letting some water out. You know, maybe that's causing the fish to back off. It is getting down into low 30s at night, low to mid 30s, I guess, at night. So maybe that's driving them a little bit deeper in the morning. I don't know. Drop shots, Nico rigs, that sort of thing. Seems to be what's getting them out here. I heard deep diving crankbaits, 20 foot, scattered rock piles, isolated rock piles that are scattered, I guess is the best way I can say that. All right, well, thanks for watching.